You know you make me wanna shout, kick my heels up and shout, throw my hands up and shout, throw my head back and shout.
And we are back with yet another episode of the most quotable films of all time. We made it all the way in season four to the letter W. This will be the final episode of season four, and it is The Wedding Crashers. You guys voted, and that is what won. So that's what we're doing. Very quotable, especially from the great Vince Vaughn, who, I mean, you could just do a top 10 of all his quotes, but of course, Owen Wilson. You got the great Christopher Walken in there. A lot of other cameos that we may get to, but let's see. I think you started us last time, so I will start this time with my number five. But before we do, what do you think of Wedding Crashers? You like this one?
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a fun movie.
Yes, fun definitely is the word. And they don't really make comedies much like this anymore. Although I haven't seen the new iteration of The Naked Gun yet. That sounds like it's good.
What's
Um,
doing it?
so Liam Neeson is playing the son of Leslie Nielsen, and it's sort of like a reboot of The Naked Gun. And if it sounds like it's in the spirit of that, where it's like a joke every 20 seconds or whatever. So it sounds promising.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can replace him now.
No, yeah, I agree. But Liam Neeson's a good choice as somebody who on the surface seems way more serious. But at any rate, my number five of the Wedding Crashers is this is the scene where let's see. Oh, yeah, it's when Vince Vaughn he's already had some interactions with I think it's Ilsa Fisher plays the young redhead that is all clingy to him, the stage five clinger, I think he calls her. And she says,
Jeremy, you're amazing.
Oh, God, I think you're amazing.
Oh my God, don't ever leave me.
Ever.
Good. Because I'd find you.
I just love the way she says that. Um, so that didn't make your list?
No,
Okay.
we may not have none in common.
As usual. Yeah. What's your five?
Uh, my my quote is by Todd Cleary.
Okay.
He was like a really strange.
Yes.
Anyway, he's sitting on the dock, and his father's yelling to him, and then he just yells,
Death, you are my bitch lover!
Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's good. Yeah, Todd was deeply troubled, and also there's like the whole gay thing where he
"Yeah,
tries to force himself on Vince Vaughn and ask him to play tummy sticks later in the movie.
I know." Then he paints a picture of him.
Yeah, yeah. It's so great, man. Poor Vince Vaughn in this movie. He goes through a lot of trauma. So so my number four is a simple scene where John and Jeremy are arguing amongst each other, and he goes,
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
I think they say it back and forth like 10 times. So yeah, I had to have that. What's your four?
My four is John's in the church, the wedding at the end, uh, and he does his confession to Claire, and he
Hmm.
goes,
My business has been crashing weddings. I crash weddings to meet girls. Business was good. I met a lot of girls.
Yeah, and then doesn't he also say, I recently crashed a funeral?
"Yes,
Like,
I didn't, I left that part of it." Then he goes, "Yes," and then he goes into,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
who's the one? I can't remember his name. the comedian that was with him with the funeral stuff.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where he's doing the thing.
yeah, he was weird in the movie, but
Yeah, yeah. So great. Yeah, that whole the funeral crashing thing takes it to another level. Uh so my number three is oh, this is where he's talking about the stage five clinger. Jeremy says,
Looking all over for you. I gotta get out of here pronto. I got a stage 5 clinger.
No, I need more time.
Did you hear what I just said to you? Stage 5 virgin clinger? Let's go. I'm gonna start the car. I'm serious. Let's go. I don't think that you're appreciating the urgency here. Not only is she a virgin, she's totally off the reservation. I'm terrified of this broad.
oh man.
and then she tells him that she's a virgin,
Right. Yeah.
and then confesses later that she wasn't.
Yes. Which was apparent from the beginning. Yeah. So what's your number three?
I just have visions of her in the movie. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this was John talking to Claire.
hmm
You know how they say we only use 10% of our brains? I think we only use 10% of our hearts.
Yes. Sweet and sappy.
I know.
It's like when he
Yeah.
tells her the sweet and sappy thing to say instead of her joke that doesn't work
I know that was his line to like start to get her hooked.
right. Yeah. Which yeah, there is a sweet romantic comedy underneath all the
Yes.
crazy
And
Animal House style comedy of this movie. So all right, my number two is John said, "Oh yeah, this is great." So, an honorable mention is for me. I have to point out also is the scene where John is forced to touch the breasts of the mother, uh, who refers to herself as Kitty Cat. But this is after that, and John's talking to Jeremy, and he goes,
Claire's mom just made me grab her Hooters.
Well, snap out of it. What, a hot older woman made you feel her cans? Stop crying like a little girl.
I wasn't crying like a little girl.
Why don't you try getting jacked off under the table in front of the whole damn family and have some real problems? Jackass. What were they like anyway? They look pretty good. Are they real? Are they built for speed or for comfort? What'd you do with them? Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you. Where is she? She still in the house?
What is wrong with you?
I had to get the motorboat in there. So, did that not make your list?
no.
Oh man, we are gonna have none in common again. What's your two?
My number two is a rule.
Okay, there's lots
And
of
it was
rules.
said more than once in the movie.
Rule number one, never leave a fellow crasher behind.
Yeah, that's a good quote. Yeah, there were many rules, like up into the three digits of rules that they
I know,
had.
you could do a thing just on all the rules.
Totally, yeah. Um, okay. We may, I think we're gonna have none in common. Um, because my number one, I had to have something by Will Ferrell in there. And the scene where they're at his mom's house, he's like living in the basement and he's a real loser.
The meatloaf time.
The meatloaf thing, yes. So the line, well, there's several of him yelling, but I just went with
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
you don't have any meatloaf lines?
I almost had it. It was either the meatloaf line or Todd's outburst.
Okay,
Of Todd's outburst.
understandable. All right, so what is your number one then?
True love is your soul's recognition of
Of
its
its
counterpart
counterpart in another.
another.
Okay. You went with all the cheesy love lines.
I know. I'm a
Okay.
romantic at heart.
That's true. I've seen some of your classic greeting card sign-offs. All right.
Well,
Well,
you remember the poem I wrote.
oh yeah. Yes, I do. So what's how can you forget? So now any honorable mentions before we put this together? Which the list is gonna go easy because it's just every other one here. Uh let's see.
I did
Counterpart.
crab cakes in football. That's what Maryland does.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
That that was during the football.
we didn't even mention what's his face who plays the mean boyfriend, um, Bradley Cooper. Before this is pre-Hangover, but he was also hilarious. Like when he's impressing everyone with his impression of a seal and all this stuff. Like and then of course they get him sick with the drops that they put
Yeah,
in his drink.
right. And it's making
Yeah,
love to the ball.
yeah. Also, I forget the guy's name, but he's in so many 80s movies like The Burbs and Blues Brothers, who plays the father from the church, that little guy. And he's stuck with Vince Vaughn, who's like basically giving him this crazy confession at the breakfast table.
And then he tells everybody.
Yeah. Right. And then the grandmother who's like super racist, and then what else? Christopher Walken, amazingly, is pretty tame in this movie, actually. So yeah, but there's just so many memorable scenes. Um, I'm trying to think. There was another one where Vince Vaughn talks about how he loves maple syrup and like he puts it in his hair even. Uh, he goes on this whole rant. That was an honorable mention for me too. But all right, so yeah, number three will be Motorboat. Number four. What was your number two again? Um,
The number two was never leave a fellow crasher behind.
okay, yes. So that'll be four, and then five. Since we already have a cheesy one, we gotta have the that the stage five clinger. Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of good ones in there. I'm pretty good with it. All right. So now, without further ado, here are the top five Wedding Crashers quotes according to three and four right now.
Looking all over for you. I gotta get out of here pronto. I got a stage 5 clinger.
No, I need more time.
Did you hear what I just said to you? Stage 5 virgin clinger? Let's go. I'm gonna start the car. I'm serious. Let's go. I don't think that you're appreciating the urgency here. Not only is she a virgin, she's totally off the reservation. I'm terrified of this broad.
Rule number one, never leave a fellow crasher behind.
Claire's mom just made me grab her Hooters.
Well, snap out of it. What, a hot older woman made you feel her cans? Stop crying like a little girl.
I wasn't crying like a little girl.
Why don't you try getting jacked off under the table in front of the whole damn family and have some real problems? Jackass. What were they like anyway? They look pretty good. Are they real? Are they built for speed or for comfort? What'd you do with them? Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you. Where is she? She still in the house?
What is wrong with you?
True love is your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another.
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
Yeah. Well done. All right. So now the next season begins, and as we always do, we don't let you vote for the letter A. We pick it, and we did have a good debate on this, but I believe we're going to go with something that everyone can enjoy, and that is Aliens,
Yes.
the 1986 sequel to the original classic, which is way more quotable than the original, I think. Um, you got, I mean, we won't give them away, but there's going to be some Bill Paxton in there, some Sigourney Weaver. Some of the other characters get some good lines in there. Um, the aliens themselves, I don't think they speak at all, but their own language, I guess. There's Newt also. Oh man, I can't wait to do this episode. It's gonna be great. So it's gonna kick off a season 5 in a glorious way, and then we'll go back to voting at the end of that one for the letter B, which I think there's still a good amount of letter B's that we haven't got to
Oh
yet.
yeah, I would think B, C's, D's,
Yeah, we'll
E.
probably be cutting out even more letters on this one. We're starting to run short on some of them, like K. I think we may have run the gamut on that. We'll see. But all right, we'll see you on the next one. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.